morning! Welcome again to our science class. This is your teacher, Ma'am Mayrin. Like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to click the notification bell for more videos. Our topic for today is about the types of soil and their characteristics. We are now in quarter 4, week 1. After going through this lesson, you are expected to number 1, identify the different types of soil based on their physical characteristics. Number 2, describe on how to make use of the different types of soil. And number 3, recognize the importance of soil in our daily lives. Before we continue, let's have a short pretest. Choose the letter of the best answer. Write the chosen letter on a separate sheet of paper. Number 1. Which property of soil could students determine by rubbing a sample between their fingers? A. Texture of the soil. B. The color of the soil. C. The soil's ability to support life. D. The process to form the soil. Number 2, a student observing how rough and smooth a soil is. What characteristic of soil is observed? A. Color. B. Size. C. Shape. Or D. Texture. Number 3, what is the meaning of the word texture as one of the characteristics of soil? A. Describes the color. B. Describes how the soil feels. C. Describes how the soil looks. Or D. Describes how much water the soil holds. Number 4. Which type of soil holds the most water? A. Chalk soil. B. Clay soil. C. Sand soil. D. Silt soil. Number 5. What makes each soil different? A. Color. B. Size. C. Texture. Or D. All of the above. Almost of the part of the earth where we are living are all covered with soil. Let me see if you know the places where soil is present. Just put check before the number. 1. Mountains. 2. Sea. 3. Hills. 4. Garden. 5. River. Let's proceed to our lesson. What is soil? Soil is the loose upper layer of the earth's surface where plants grow. Soil consists of a mix of organic material, decayed plants, and animals, and broken bits of rocks and minerals. Since this is a natural resource, this can be categorized into different soil types, each with distinct physical characteristics that provide growing benefits. Soil can be categorized into sand, clay, silt, peat, chalk, and loam. Types of soil makes based on the dominating size of the particles within a soil. Let us take a look at the pictures below. Observe each picture. Describe it. What have you noticed with the characteristics of the soil? The first picture is sandy soil. As you can see in the picture, sandy soils contains high proportion of sand and little clay, or clay weighs more than sand. The other picture is clay. This type of soil is heavy that benefits from high nutrients. Clay soils remain wet and cold in winter and dry out in summer. Take a look with the pictures below. Observe and tell how each type of soil differ from each other. The picture shows loam and peat soil. Loam soil is a mixture of sand, silt, and clay that are combined to avoid the negative effects of each type. These soils are fertile, easy to work, and provide good drainage depending on their predominant composition. They can be either sandy or clay loam, while peat soil is high in organic matter and retains a large amount of moisture. This type of soil is very rarely found in a garden and often imported into a garden to provide an optimum soil base for planting. Let's have another type of soil. Look at the pictures below. What can you say about these types of soil? Do you think they have the same characteristics? As you can see in the pictures, the given types of soil have different characteristics. It is because silt soil is a light and moisture retentive soil type with a high fertility rating. As silt soils comprise of medium sized particles, they are well drained and hold moisture well. While chalk soil can be either light or heavy, but always highly alkaline due to the calcium carbonate or lime within its structure. Since these types of soil has their own characteristics, meaning they have their own ability to sustain the life of living things. Some of these types of soil are good for planting while others are not. For us to learn more about soil and their physical characteristics, let's do the following activities. Let's start with activity number 1. Do you know me? Do the activity alone and with honesty. Direction. Identify the types of soil being described. Number 1. A type of soil which is high in organic matter and retains a large amount of moisture. Number 2, it contains high proportion of sand and little clay. Number 3, a soil which is a mixture of sand, silt, and clay that are combined to avoid the negative effects of each type. Number 4, it can be either light or heavy but always highly alkaline due to the calcium carbonate or lime within its structure. Number 5, a type of soil which is heavy that benefits from high nutrients. Let's have another activity. Look at the pictures below. Those are images of the different types of soil. Direction. Observe the pictures and tell the kind of soil that you can see in the pictures. Are you done observing? Very good. Number 1, it is a loam soil. Number 2, peat soil. Number 3, sandy soil. Number 4, clay soil. And number 5, chalk soil. Very good. To summarize what you have learned, let us do the activity. Write true if the statement is correct and false if it is wrong. Number 1, soil is not a natural resources. Number 2, loam soil is one of the type of soil which is good for planting. Number 3, soil has only two types. Number 4, chalk soil is highly alkaline due to calcium carbonate. Number 5, peat soil is not high in organic matter. Take a look at the picture below. What does the picture show? Is soil plays a great role in our life? Why soil is important? The soil is important to all living things on earth because it is the source of four essential living factors, namely food, clothes, shelter, and medicine, all of which either directly or indirectly coming from the soil. For plants, the soil is very important to their growth and yield. In our present situation, COVID-19 pandemic, people should plant vegetables in their backyard. What kind of soil is best for growing vegetables? I hope that you all enjoy our lesson for today and you learned a lot. This is Ma'am Irene. Goodbye, class, and God bless everyone. See you next time.